Brayden again and Caroline. Today I'm doing a video on my top 10 favorite children's books. So obviously, having a little bitty, I read a lot of children's books with her. And it's super important that I'm enjoying it as much as she is, because then I'm going to do it more often. So I'm going to show you guys some of my top favorites. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started with my top 10. So one of my first ones is a really good Easter pick. It's called That's Not My Chick. It is a Usborne book, and it's a touchy-feely book, so it's got soft little textures for the kiddos to feel. And so this is really good for kids that are really into like sensory things. So I really like this book. And then our next one is another Usborne books. This one's called Why Do We Need Bees, and it's a Lift the Flap book. I really like doing like some interactive books with her, and so this one it's just a beautiful book in general. The illustrations are beautiful, but it has all these like little flaps that you can lift and has little things to look at and read, and so this is super fun. She really enjoys this book. Okay, so this next book is also kind of like a more better suited for like younger children, like babies, toddlers. This is Baby's Very First Slide and See Nighttime. This is also Usborne, and it's not really a storybook, but it's just got all these little slideys to look through on every page, and it's really good for her motor skills, and she enjoys seeing what's behind seeing what's behind each one. I got this next book on sale at a library book sale, and this is The Creation Story. This is a really good storybook, and I like to read this at bedtime. I like this book most, and it made my list solely for the illustration. Obviously I love that it's teaching her about the creation, but the illustration is just like really beautifully done in this book, so I'm a really big fan. The next one is going to be another Usborne book. This is the Bible stories version. So it's got lots of different like little Bible stories. It comes with like a read-along CD for your older kiddos, and it's super enjoyable and a good story time edition. So my next one, tantrum time. I'm back. We had to take a little tantrum break. So my next one is another good storytime book. This one's called The Invisible String by Patrice Karst. This book is really pretty. It's about an invisible string that ties us to our loved ones. So it's really good for grappling with lost loved ones or people that just live far away. So us being a military family and being far away from our loved ones, and also having loved ones that have passed away, this is super good to teach for your young children, and we really enjoy this story and the illustrations inside. So I'll just show you a couple of the inside pages. Let's see. Whoop. So just really pretty, really sweet. My next favorite, this is one I read to Caroline all the time. I've been reading it to her since she was really young. This is Dr. Seuss, If I Ran the Zoo. I love this book. It's so rhythmic, and you know Dr. Seuss is so good at making like rhyming and like patterns, and it's really fun to read. It's a bit of a tongue twister, but she really likes me reading it to her because I can get all animated and mess with my inflection and my tone, and so she really enjoys listening to me read this, and it's kind of a challenge to read, so I enjoy that aspect of it. It kind of like gives me a bit of a challenge. This next one is a bit more of an educational book. I love books that have the purpose of, doing some education for the little ones, especially like hands-on. And this one's definitely that. So this is called Count My Blessings 1 to 10. And it's a magnetic book. I have a little baggie with all the little pieces so I don't lose them. But all these little pieces come out, and they have places for them in the book. So you would place them where they go. And so you get to count, and then you just learn about like what kinds of blessings you have in your own life. So it's a really sweet book. And then last but not least, this is one of my favorites. I actually got her this for her second birthday, which was March 15th. And so she just turned 2, and I really wanted to start working on colors a bit more with her. And so I got this Usborne big book of colors, It's a great tool for learning colors, and then for your older ones, like learning how to mix colors and what colors make, you know, what shades and things like that. So the book itself is just beautifully done. Like the illustration's really pretty on it. It's got like a color wheel, and each color has a page full of stuff. And so a lot of the things are things she knows, like household things, you know, for us to kind of integrate into our day-to-day lives to teach her those colors. And so I really like that. And these are just, it's just so pretty to look at. This is like my favorite page, the purple and pink page. But anyways, this is super cute. And then it also has in the back some tools to help show them how colors mix and how you can like mix red and orange or red and yellow to get orange. So it's really neat. Hey guys, that's all for my top 10 favorite children's books. I know this is probably going to be a little bit of a longer video, but I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you. And if you saw any books that you really liked and you want for yourself and you can't find them, message me and I can give you the ISBN number for the book so you can buy it for your kiddos yourself. So drop down below and tell me what your favorite books to read for your kids are. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. See you guys next time. Bye.